Lock off every door in the Noble Hotel. Man even cut everything off. Man bought everything. He's a bitch.
Man, I'm so sick of this dude, this fake T dot. No disrespect to the T dot or Canada, man. Like, shout out to Canada. Much love for Canada. You know what I mean? The neighbors to the north and all that. I know with the whole K dot Drake beef, some individuals were turning it into like a Canada versus the West Coast or Canada versus USA or fucking Toronto versus Compton thing or whatever. But come on with all that, man. You know what I mean? But all that aside, and obviously, man, stop it. Drake got cooked in the worstest of ways, man, where he's out here crying, running to lawyers and suing, looking wild goofy, while his wannabe goon who murdered a teenager, you know what I'm saying? The little brother of some individual or something like that. I forget the way the story goes. I did a, video on it before, man, but this dude is not even worth nothing remembering about, man. He's a cold clown, and there's a video of him out there getting ran up out of a McDonald's, or not a McDonald's, some kind of restaurant, man. Individuals just clowning on this guy. No one's afraid of this guy. No one believes this guy. This dude running around like his just tomfoolery's gotta stop. Like, do you guys feel me on that? Like, top 5 is just wild goofy, and Whack 100, as always, right? He does a lot of bullshit, but sometimes he's right. One of the things this man was right about on No Jumper was that Drake needs to cut ties with this guy, because he'll fuck around and get him roped off in a case or just kill business situations for him or something like that, man. This dude is just a goofy, man. He rode the short bus. He get him a helmet, get him some milk, and get him the fuck up out of here. I don't even know what he's talking about here. Like, the hotel, maybe they don't want him there. I don't know. Where's this hotel at? That's what I'm saying. I didn't even care enough to really look into all this, man. Like, is he trying to insinuate, is he in LA and he's trying to insinuate Kendrick booked up the hotel to get him up out of there or something? I don't know. But hotel, probably, the real story is the hotel probably just don't want you around, man, because you're goofy, you're a clown, and that's just what it is. Like, for real, man. You see every time this guy pops up, like, everyone's just like, yo, this dude is the fucking worst. I don't even know how he like first got affiliated with Drake. I think Drake signed him or whatever. He had some kind of viral song in Canada or something like that, but this dude he's all bad, man, and he's just a joke. And the bullshit that he's on is going to create situations where people get hurt. It may be someone out of his own camp or something, but he's just walking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes individuals that are wild and they're respected and solidified individuals, right? Like, this guy is just one of those loud clowns that don't no one want to fuck with, don't no one want to associate, don't no one want to be around. You know what I mean?
Guys, hot exclusive right here for you first. Kanye West was in the building this morning. That is the reason for the freak out, why they had to go into the robe room, because Kanye showed up here this morning with Bianca Censori. I'm guessing she was dressed. I don't know. I know they arrived at Newark Airport last night at 9:30 p.m. This is intense. Kanye was here. They had that whole big meeting because the government was like, he cannot come up here. He will sway the jury to be on the Ye side. I mean, I'm not down with Ye. I'll put that out here now. I'm a Jewish man, so all the stuff he's doing, there's no way I can ever get down with that. But wow, Kanye was here, and Kanye, this is probably the first club that he was kicked out of, a federal court building. Go figure. Kanye thought he was going to show up, man, and, just give him a little Yeezy. He thought he was going to go a little cray on him, like blinking, right? You know what I mean? This is crazy. Block is so hot. Just had somebody else come up to us, try to start a fight with myself and another gentleman. Tried to start a fight with this other gentleman and then spit in the gentleman's direction on the ground. I mean, this is crazy coming out here, man. The gallery is crazy out here. Love you guys. Secret Service Sam out. Samson for TikTok. No, Samson for president of TikTok. Samson for president of the world at this point. Love you.
And speaking of associating and being around or whatever, the court, you see, told Ye, get the fuck up out of here. You can't be around here. We don't want you associating with the trial. You could sway the jury or something like that. What do you guys think about that, man? You think that that's a actual possibility that his presence could have interfered in the trial in some way? I don't know. But in other news with Ye, there were reports a while back. It was either a lawsuit against Diddy or a lawsuit against Ye, or lawsuits against both of them, where they were named in each other's lawsuit. And Ye, if y'all seen the situation going on earlier with the Diddy trial and all that, about the Jane Doe witness and all that, which many people have, bust down that that's Daphne Joy 50 Cent's BM, that I think the prosecution really might have fucked up putting her on the stand. You know what I mean? Because with Cassie, there's the video of Puffy just beating the brakes off her like she was a dude and she stole something. And, him extorting Ma Dukes and the Molotov cocktails with Kid Cudi and all that, like a lot to kind of show that she couldn't really get away from him or whatever, that even though they were dating and, she was consensually with him, that she was in a sense at times a prisoner of the relationship with this Jane Doe, which, we still got to say allegedly is Daphne Joy, even though, like, semantics wise or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But with her, she testified to participating in freak offs because she was jealous of Diddy with Young Miami and all that. So there's like a lot to show that she was strategically, consciously participating in things, wanting to be with Diddy, like the opposite of what, is being insinuated and, alleged and all that about Diddy not letting individuals go, that it wasn't like that with her, so it doesn't paint the same pattern and all that, but aside from that, something else that was really bad. And again, comment and let me know if you think the prosecution flucked up having her on the stand, and what you just think of the trial period and Ye being barred from the courtroom. They said she participated in another freak off, and there was a rapper there, and people were watching some chick get banged and everything in the middle of the party, some old weird ass ish. It's looking like it was Ye and Bianca Sensori there, based on some timelines. That's allegedly, you know what I mean? Just like with the Daphne Joy, Jane Doe, allegedly, because it can't be confirmed because it's confidential, but it seems like that's what it is. Ye is being tied to that situation and also has been tied to some lawsuits. So it's seeming like Ye and Diddy were really out here. You know what I'm saying? Diddy was probably on his Diddy powder, and fucking Ye was huffing some nitrous, and they were on their freaky type time and pause.
Man, I'm gonna say it like this, man. Only rappers who want Mexican, Latino fans are asking, for people to help out and join, people when they struggle. That's it, bro. Ain't nobody in the streets trying to go commit crimes, join riots, and rally, for illegal immigrants. It's only rappers. The only rappers are doing that because the rappers feel that if they get the Mexicans on their side, they get some views. That's it. But the rappers who are successful aren't doing that. You know what I'm saying? But, we get into the chili, man. You feel me? I'm not out here trying to break no laws. I'm not trying to break no windows. I'm not trying to protest. My life is good. You know what I'm saying? You protest when things is against you. I'm good.
protests that are going on in LA. I 100% do. Please keep going. Burn down your own backyard if you must. You know why? Because this right here is the greatest campaign that this side never had to pay for. Y'all motherfuckers out there in Los Angeles throwing a full-blown fucking tantrum. Like y'all just crawled out the Rio Grande, screaming death to America. In a country that gave you the fucking freedom to do that shit. You were born at Kaiser Permanente in Burbank. Stop it. You ain't El Chapo, you're Chris from Pasadena. You ain't cartel born. You were Target born with a Costco membership by age 5. Half you motherfuckers protesting ain't even Mexican. You're American with Mexican heritage. And a tattoo of the Virgin Mary you got on a Vegas bender. Don't get it twisted. I respect the heritage. But flying a foreign flag while shitting on the country that gave you the fucking freedom to do it, that's not pride. You don't even go to fucking Mexico unless it's for spring break in Cancun with a passport you got from the U.S. government. And you won't go live there. Why? Because you like your DoorDash, your 7-Elevens, your air conditioning, your freedom to scream dumb shit without a cartel rolling up on your motherfucking ass. And let's be honest, ain't nobody screaming death to Mexico while flying an American flag through Guadalajara. You know why? Because that's how you end up in a back alley, starring in Cartel TikTok Season 3. Meanwhile, the rest of America is sitting back watching you block freeways during rush hour, destroying businesses, wearing $300 fucking Jordans, screaming about injustice in the city with the most social programs and diversity hires in the fucking country. Y'all are the political version of throwing a Molotov cocktail at a fucking Prius because you're mad about gas prices. So listen, I'm not mad you're passionate. I'm mad you're dumb. And your dumbass behavior is helping the other side more than a Trump rally in Texas with free brisket. Every time y'all riot, loot, tearing up your own shit, you're just birthing another red voter. So yeah, I support the protest. Keep fucking going. Keep flying flags of countries you ain't got the fucking balls to move to. And shitting on the system that literally gives you the right to shit on.